Hello, I'm Rex Litter with the Midday News. Papua New Guinea has the opportunity to create a genuine tourism opportunity, though through the Rugby League franchise. Chief Executive Officer Andrew Hill highlighted how PNG is the only other team in the Pacific, apart from Australia and New Zealand, to have an inaugural team. Hill says come 2028, PNG's tourism sector must be ready to cater for the influx of passionate rugby league fans that will come to stay for more than the duration of one game. They will have money and time to spend. PNG must be ready.
When you connect someone's passion to an opportunity, you have endless opportunity. Our fans are passionate. Our fans will support their team. Now we know that, and some people in the room know about some of the negativity of the over-enthusiastic fans that we have. But if you harness that, the opportunity in the room is enormous. Deloitte did a tailored report to both governments that said the NRL franchise, conservatively over 25 years, will bring at least $550 million to PNG, just for a rugby league team. Once people come to PNG, we need to make sure that the word of mouth and everything that gets reported back to them is as positive as it can be.
At the National Tourism Conference and Expo on April 10th at the Hilton Hotel in Port Moresby, Professor Joseph Sukuiamnob, president of the Sepik River Crocodile and Arts Festival Society, unveiled exciting plans for the 2025 festival from August 5th to 7th in Ambunti, East Sepik. The festival expects over 3,000 visitors and 50-plus cultural groups, including traditional Sing Sing tribes and Chambri Porters, joined by SRCAF's Secretary Jacob Marek and Executive Officer Paul Mateos. Sukuianob emphasized the festival's role in collaborating culture and promoting environmental awareness. Looking ahead, SRCAF's champions are a people-based cultural development model rooted in sustainability, cultural inclusion and community empowerment. A proposed partnership with UNESCO aims to promote education and global citizenships through arts, folklore and traditional knowledge. Ambunti's vision includes a 50th anniversary monument and interpretive center, positioning it as a model for sustainable tourism. Yesterday at Madang Technical College, 454 students graduated yesterday at the Madang Technical College. They received diplomas, technical trade certificates and national certificates in various trade courses. Minister for Department of Higher Education, Research and Science and Technology, Kino Kafeo, called on the graduating students to create a culture of discipline and hard work in order to persevere in their life goals and ambitions.
The Madang Technical College celebrated with its 52nd batch of graduating students. Minister for the Department of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Kino Kafeo, was guest of honor and keynote speaker. During his address, he pointed out that the youth must contribute to nation building. They should not be loitering the streets, but instead have an urgency to do something productive. Provincial Education Advisor Alphonse Igag commended the college for producing trade specialists who can contribute to nation building. He said the college has transformed significantly over the years as it provides more education opportunities for young people to pursue a career. He also provided direction to the graduates to pursue employment overseas should they be presented with an opportunity.
The department in all sectors are always transforming. They're always restructuring. Papua New Guinea cannot remain the same. Papua New Guinea, we know, is a place or a country where employment is scarce. The government is not doing enough to create employment for young people. There is that imbalance. The number of students that go out of universities and colleges and the opportunities which are there, it just doesn't add up. My good principal and the staff, we have to start engaging, and we also have to start talking to create opportunities for our college students to also go overseas. They are better prepared, they have the necessary skills, the knowledge, and of course, the maturity to survive in foreign universities.
Mr. Igag also encouraged them to utilize the skills and knowledge acquired to tap into entrepreneurship if formal employment is hard to come by. He admitted that there is an imbalance in the country in terms of a large number of graduates leaving school with less job opportunities.
Graduation is one thing, but the reality of life will hit you in the face. After you take off that gown, after you take off that tie, where do you go? What is next? That's reality. There are so many graduates throughout the year. Where do they end up? Like this lot in front of us here this morning. Where do we expect these ones to end up? You'll have to live with the artifacts of life. They just fade into society. It is an unfortunate truth for you people. Those of you are lucky, you got sour pears, you find a place. You know got sour pears, you fade into oblivion. Moving forward, your hope is within yourself. You are mature, you can think and decide for yourself. You have been given proper trade skills here at this college, and hopefully you can use that to create something for yourself.
135 students graduated with a diploma, 73 with a technical trade certificate, and 246 acquired national certificates. The graduation theme was quality education and relevant skills training for nation building. Salome Vincent, TV1 News.
Western Pacific University in Yalibu, Southern Highlands Province, is celebrating its inaugural graduation ceremony today. The event holds particular significance as it marks a milestone for the university, which was initiated during the tenure of former Prime Minister and local MP Peter O'Neill. He is a guest of honor at the ceremony. The graduation ceremony expects a wide array of attendants, including government officials, community leaders, and family members of graduates, all coming together to commemorate the achievements of the university's first cohort of graduates. This event not only celebrates academic accomplishment, but also highlights the university's potential to contribute to the region's socio-economic development in the years to come. In regional news, watching the twists and turns of tariffs, Anthony Albanese admits the U.S. president has confounded countries with his many changes of mind. But both the Prime Minister and the opposition leader Peter Dutton are also hesitant to accept an offer from China to team up in a new approach to world trade.
There's no escaping illusions to the US president. The world's been trumped. And everyone's got something to say about it.
They'll squeeze us. The other thing is it may drop off sales as well, particularly if the tariffs go up.
From a Melbourne manufacturing hub,
I will stand up for our best interests in our negotiations with the US.
This is our little beach.
To the sandy shores of the Coral Sea.
The US administration changes its position on a regular basis.
By his own admission, the great adventure the tariff saga's become has confounded governments and negotiators. If re-elected, Anthony Albanese plans to plead his own case.
I intend to go, but we're not getting ahead of ourselves.
The Prime Minister of our country needs to have the strength of leadership to stand up for our interests.
In the teeth of stiff trade headwinds comes a hands across the water moment. President Xi's ambassador to Canberra has written publicly that China does not engage in trade barriers, protectionism or unilateralism, erasing Beijing's $20 billion 5-year lockout of Australian exports. He then proposes China and Australia join hands to defend the multilateral trading system.
Bullies don't respect weakness. I believe that we can work very closely with China on building our trading relationship and have a respectful relationship with China.
We will speak for ourselves. And Australia's position is that free and fair trade is a good thing.
Trade, especially selling iron ore and coal, is a big deal for the federal budget, and lately the bounty from those two commodities alone has far exceeded Treasury's wildest forecasts. Now, assuming that continues, the coalition's promising to put what it calls windfall revenue into a sealed fund to pay down debt for decades to come.
Under a coalition government, mining windfalls will not just disappear.
They say it's for future generations.
Where's Albanese?
I know there's nowhere to be seen.
Are you Peter Dutton?
I am, yeah.
Who won the election? You or Albanese?
Well, it's coming up. It's in about 3 weeks' time.
3 to go, with the bemused, the inquisitive and the undecided.
Sydney's Royal Easter Show starts tomorrow when the country comes to the city. It's 5 days full of animals, a new blacksmith's exhibit and the return of some fan favourites.
Hi, welcome to the Sydney Royal Easter Show. We've had a bit of a sneak peek today. It's incredible as always. We started the day at Jamison Station. This is a new thing, right? And where you can get your hands dirty. So you can do blacksmithing, you can milk a cow, you can pan for gold, you can hug and cuddle some beautiful baby goats. The goats, which are so cute today, I almost died. And the Country Hour will be broadcasting from there tomorrow, so we'd love for you to come and say hello. It's our 80th anniversary year of the Country Hour, the longest running radio program in the Southern Hemisphere, and we love agriculture, we love animals. Now, the other thing that's really different this year is the Canadian logging team. Those guys are crazy. We have a really huge tradition of logging in Australia, and there's an incredible competition, a global competition around that, but these guys do log rolling as well as axe throwing, and it just strikes me as incredibly dangerous. We met one of the young female members of their team, that's Melissa Dimitri from Connecticut.
Freshman year in high school, I joined the Wamogo Timber team, and ever since then I loved it. I did it in college, and then after in college, that's actually how I found out about the Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show. So as soon as I graduated, I went to University of New Hampshire. As soon as I graduated that, I started doing the shows, and I absolutely loved it.
Went down to the arena after that and spent some time watching the incredible teams in terms of the stunt machines, the street performers. It's really an outstanding exhibition. The fireworks can't be missed. But we also caught up with Dave Manchon from Rooftop Express. Now, he's been here before a few times. He has an incredible radio show, particularly, really. And he's also got a herd of bison. And last year I saw this herd. They've got bigger. And so watching them parade, stampede really around the arena is one of the highlights of the show. If you've watched Yellowstone, you will want to see that herd of bison around the arena. And the other thing that we want to mark this year is the 125th anniversary of the district exhibits. Now, the district exhibits is that competition in the food dome. There are big displays featuring regions all around New South Wales. And this has been a really outstanding competition over the years. You want to have a close look at the vegetables that are on produce. There's tens of thousands of vegetables, 250 people involved in setting up those exhibitions, and they're judged on the food. And there's stuff there that you won't ever see in a supermarket. So there's huge pumpkins, huge watermelons, huge cucumbers, the kind of stuff that they used to feed livestock and was critical in the early days of the colony. So it's time to reflect on the incredible history of the district exhibits. 125 years this year is what they're marking. And I think the other thing to remember about the Sydney Royal Easter Show, we love the ag side. This is a unique show for its agricultural participation, one of the biggest and the best in the world, I'm told. So we'll see you at the Sydney Royal Easter Show this year, starting tomorrow.
In sports, when reflecting on the final leg of the PNG NRL Bid Academy in Goroka leg of Pool B, PNG NRL Bid Operations Manager Raymond Aru expressed his satisfaction with the tournament's progress. He is eagerly anticipating a successful conclusion with the under-18 female matches tomorrow. Aru noted the hard work of the athletes and their preparations amidst various challenges this year. He is particularly interested in how the Goroka team will perform on their home ground, especially considering their strong show last year when they made it to the grand final against NCD.
Challenges this year, but we know that the girls have prepared well, and I'm looking forward to how the team from Lay would perform against the team here in Goroka, because last year I think the Goroka girls went into the finals. So I know they have that momentum with them, and they would want to win at their home ground here.
After regaining the club's trust and respect through his dedication in the off-season, Bintanga Goroka Lahanis veteran number 9 Charlie Booker will be leading a revamped Lahani side when they face Asila Wagitumbe in round 1 of the Digicel ExxonMobil Cup this Saturday in Minsk. Booker's primary goal is to revive the winning spirit from last year's training, setting a strong tone for this year's campaign. 2025 looks promising for them. Overall, the Lahanis community is hopeful that under Booker's leadership, the team can bounce back and make a strong showing in the upcoming season.
Second week of January plus start. We look forward to this year plus hamstrung. Na go back lo current spirit lo 2023. Spirit ya come back in so that this year look forward to making through the finals. Top 6.
And that ends today's midday news update. Join us at 6 p.m. for more news and sports. Bye now.